Hi everyone, this is Ben from Cooler Master here. So we're here at Computex 2014 and I'm here to show off the new Nepton that we have here. So on camera is the new Nepton 240M, but we're also launching it with the Nepton 120XL. So we heard the complaints about the old Nepton, the 140 and the 280, that the compatibility wasn't great because you needed 140mm fan mounts in order to get it in the computer. So we now have 240mm and 120mm radiators. So we also have a new fan. We used to use a jet flow, but now we have a new improved fan design that uses really, really low power, so along the lines of less than 1 watt. But we have very, very low sound, 11 dB or so, and but it's very high static pressure still, even though it's a low volume, you know. So, you know, with the radiator, you want a higher static pressure. So we're doing that to help improve the the noise performance of these products. So Cooler Master's Nepton line also features, you know, a custom-made water block and pump. So the pump is much lower vibration and noise level than the typical Acetec rebranded all-in-one water cooling systems that a lot of companies have. And also the flow rate is also roughly 4 times or 5 times the amount of the Acetec unit. And we also have, with the custom water block, we have a very, very high fin density. So it's a microchannel system with a jet system actually. So the water flows in at a higher rate than the typical Acetec system as well. And the surface area is about 4.5 times in the Cooler Master unit than it is in a competing unit.
All right, that sounds awesome. Quiet and cool. That'll be good. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Kip H here. I'm at the new and sleeker Cooler Master booth at Computex 2014. And look at who I found. 2 of our favorites at overclock.net, Carter and Raj.
How's it going? How's it going?
All right. Now, I know we want to talk to you guys a lot, but I want to know what this is.
This is our Novatouch. It's our brand new switch type, which is focused on a Japanese electro-capacitive switch. What we actually did is we incorporated the Cherry MX Stim compatibility slider in this particular switch type. It's a much smoother switch type than the actual mechanical Cherries or other switches mechanical form factor on the market itself. You get kind of a different feeling. You don't get the click, but you get more of a thok, which is something that the mechanical enthusiasts really, really like. This type of switch type has been on the market, but without the feature sets that we wanted to incorporate for not only the enthusiasts, but also the gamers in the market themselves. So what we did is we went with a standardized TKL layout, which a lot of the enthusiasts, and especially the FPS gamers, really like because it allows for a natural lay within your mouse and your keyboard in a standard setting on your desk. What we also incorporated is the actual repeat rate adjustment on the fly, so you can actually utilize our function key sets, and F1 through F4 is going to allow you to change your repeat rate, which is really, really helpful for those RTS players and some of the other games that include that. We wanted to add in media keys, which are rarely found on this type of switch, as well as some dedicated, or some also your volume and media keys as well. So on top of that, what we also went with in order to please our enthusiast crowd is we went with a little bit slighter, more standard layout of the actual font set on this particular model. We got a lot of feedback wanting a very standardized font set, and that's something that we wanted to bring to the community, as you can see here. Very, very subtle, very nice, and as you can see, the keycaps themselves are a little bit heavier than what we had in our previous Rapid editions. On the back side here, you can also see that we incorporated the rubberized feet that pop out. So not only do you have the rubberized when it's on its standard laying position, when it is elevated, you're also going to have that. We also switched to a micro USB, which is a better cable set for the actual consumer, because the cable itself is set to be removed multiple times versus the mini that we had gone with previously wasn't as strong. So that's something we wanted to incorporate. Another thing you're going to see which makes this particular keyboard very, very unique is that not only is it 1,000 hertz polling, but the debounce time of this particular switch set, which is the Novatouch, is actually between 4 to 6 milliseconds versus your standard Cherry is going to be around 19 to 26. So basically what you're looking at here is not only an elegant ivory feeling like keyboard, but the fastest mechanical keyboard on the market.
Yeah.
Wow. That
What
was
he said
awesome.
and more.
That was awesome.
What he said and more.
What he said and more. He just preached the service of that.
All
That is
right.
an awesome thing. Thank you very much
No
from
problem.
everyone at Overclock.net. I'm so happy to have ran into you guys here.
No, definitely. There'll also be a sign-up page for this product. We know there's a lot of people that have been waiting for it, so there'll be a way for them to actually fill out the information. As soon as it's released, we're going to email everybody when it's out. Enthusiasts have been seeing this since CES. We're ready to go. Now at Computex, we're showing like how it's like in its final state. And yeah, you'll be hearing more about it in a couple weeks.
All right.
All right, guys.
Very
Okay,
much.
guys. See ya.